Okay, I wanted to go over the remote viewing app for the Lorex camera. Um, this is the same app you use on your phone or your tablet. Here I have my Samsung tablet. And you log in on the phone, you could actually do face recognition. This one uses a password. But all your cameras show up as devices on here. And let's say you wanted to see your front camera in the yard. Very easy. This is real-time video right now. The resolution may not look as well on this because I'm doing it off my tablet like this, but you can see that you can really get the resolution going here, and it's very high quality. You could actually take a snapshot of what you're seeing, and it stores it on the local drive. You could record the video, which is fine, but you also have the same video on your recorder for your Lorex system as well, so I really don't do that often. You can actually turn the light on the camera, which you won't be able to see now because it's on. It shows down here. So the light was on. It stays on for a certain amount of time depending on what you have on your system. But the snapshot is here. Record video is here. And you could actually see somebody walking across the street right now, and you could zoom in. Well, it's off the focus, but you could see the person there. You could actually see him walking. There's a siren, and I have it set to make the sound for about 7 seconds. So if somebody gets close to your house, you could actually do a siren. You can't speak into the camera and talk to them like some cameras. That's the limitation on the audio on this. So you could do that. You could go to different other cameras. And it's all live. And then you could also use timeline. This is the remote camera features that are pretty cool. You could go hit timeline, and you could see it records a certain amount of time for this day, 9/18. I think I have recordings up to 7 days, maybe 10 days that I can go back. But you could actually see times before in the past, and it actually plays it. It gives you the minutes and seconds. So right now it's actually going second by second on that camera. And where you see these little, I'll show you this. You see those little dashes in the blue area there? That's when an event occurred. So you can actually go to an event and see what happened during that time. Somebody might have walked by after a few seconds or so. So it's very powerful, this remote access to the camera system. There's somebody walking by right now. And if I wanted to, I could actually reverse that. One thing about this camera, you're going to start seeing a lot of dog walkers, actually. So if you're wondering who's walking their dog and not taking care of business, this is one thing the camera's actually good at. Let's see what else we got. So there's other cameras. Here's another camera. It takes a little used to getting to that timeline, feature, but it does work really well. I've gotten down to like seconds. And so the other feature on this system on the bottom is events. So you can hit events, and it shows all the cameras what events happened recently. So we had an event at 8 o'clock, 8:28 this morning, and you just click it, and this is all wireless. You can do this from like a hotel if you're at home, not home, and you can see somebody walking by with their dog right there. And if you mark the time, like that was a motion detected, picked up that if you mark the time, you could go to a different camera and actually play it, and you could see them at different angles too. I'm not going to do that here because I can barely see the time up there right now, but the time and date is on the right corner up here. And you could always go to like a device, like say this camera, and then you would use timeline to go to that time and date for that person, and you would be able to see that person on different camera views. I don't have the motion detection set up that far out, so this camera never picked it up, but it will record it anyway, so you'll have it in here. I'm actually surprised this camera didn't pick it up. I might have to readjust it actually. But you could see the person in the back up there walking back and forth in the red. And you could zoom in to a certain point. As you can see, another dog walker. Picks up dog walkers like crazy. So the remote access for the Lorex is pretty cool. It's really fun to play with. You have to get used to some of the settings though. Some of the settings are require a little bit of practice before you get used to them. Another timeline. Night pictures. That's about it for now. So I recommend that you use this feature in your camera system. Some people just have the camera set up and have it playing on a screen in their home, where this will allow you to get alerts, and whenever an alert comes up, it shows up on my screen, and I also have it set up for my email. I have a video on how to set up the email system so that it emails you like a 10-second clip when motion is detected. But this Lorex remote access app that you download is pretty good. You really want to get it when you have your camera system. And I put it on my front page on my tablet and on my phone. And you could adjust some of the settings in there too if you want. But I really don't use it to adjust the settings. What I do is sometimes when I have an event that one of the cameras may pick up motion and I have to adjust the setting. So what I do is if I'm not home, I turn off that camera temporarily from here. And I tell it not to detect motion. And here's a lot of the features you can see. See, smart motion detection is turned on. If I have a camera that kind of detects motion constantly for some reason, there might be shadows or something, or I have my thresholds too low, I would disable the camera, and then I would fix the camera when I get home, like adjust the threshold settings and then turn it back on.